Hi guys, so today I'm going to take you through this popular photo of Alexa Demie that is circulating the internet that involves the fox eye trend that everybody wants. That's the look that we're going to do today. So if you want to get this look, keep on watching. If you're new here, welcome. I am Miss Megan Robinson. Okay, so I've already done one eye, and then I have foundation and contour on. So we're going to start on the other eye. We're going to go in with 24-hour eye base. And I have the luxury of applying it with my finger. It's a very exciting day. Next, we're going to take Studio Fix powder, and I'm going to apply it just to neutralize the lid and take out any kind of pinky red skin. I went with coffee eyeliner. It's a dark chocolate brown. It's one of my favorite liners of all time. And the thing with whenever you're creating an eye that has like a very specific feature, it's best to start with that feature so that it gives you a guide for everything. So I'm not going to start with the crease as like most people would. We're going to start with the lower lash line, and we're just going to map out the shape that we want. I'm going to tilt my head back and just pull this lower lash line up and out. So even just that little bit starts to give you a little bit of a wing. That is fucking stone liner, and I was wondering why it was not applying properly. I'm gonna go in with coffee, and I'm going to map out the shape that you're already seeing because I put down the wrong product. So that gives us this shape. Where are my nails? So I'm gonna take a 219 pencil brush, and I'm gonna pick up some of the product right on it. And I'm going to blend this out. Now, if you follow these steps exactly, don't worry about how far down you blend this because we still are going to cut it with concealer. MAC Art Library Nude Model Palette, and we're going in with Outre. I botched that, I'm sure. And Tete Tint. And I'm going to use a 221 and mix the two of those together. And the key to this is we really want the eye to be very open. So I'm going to start at the very end of my brow and kind of connect it, and then bring it back in to the inside corner. So the space that we're covering is quite large. It's super weird because I'm doing the opposite eye that I would have started with, and I feel funny. I'm going to blend it right across our coffee liner too. Go back into the Studio Fix powder and just buff out the edges of both. And that will smooth everything out for us. So I'm taking Dance in the Dark on the same 221 brush, and I'm going to press it and blend it over top of that coffee liner. Left over of our transition shades, I'm going to blend over coffee and Dance in the Dark. So any dark chocolatey brown will do. I'm going to just intensify closest to the lash line. And buff it out again. Studio Fix powder, and just buff that on the inside corner just to help brighten in there, because we have to create those couple of little lines, so we need a lighter base to work with. Now to cut down some of the shape, the shadowing up there, I'm going to take a little bit of Shroom and Studio Fix powder, mix those back and forth, and just tap that in the center. Taking a smidge more Tete tint and reblending. One of my favorite brushes of all time. It is a 212 brush. This is one of the first brushes I ever got, and it taught me how to do liquid liner. So I didn't ever use the applicator that a liquid liner would come with. I would put it on the back of my hand or like a petri dish, and I would stamp it to learn the shape. So I'm going to press this about 2/3 of the way in. And be aware of how the brush is sitting, right? So if I'm stamping, if I stamp down, we're not going to get the shape we want. It needs to be in line of where the direction we want things to go. And I'm just going to soften that and blend it with a 219. And then we're going to stamp it on the top too. So my trick for this is I actually keep the brush in the same spot and I move my head. So I'm not trying to move my hand. This stays still and I press and turn. So we're going to pause on the eyes for right now because we need to just build a little bit more structure in the face. So I'm going in with my favorite bronzer and I'm going to go over my contour. And really keep in mind you want things to go up. I mix two blushes together. I have Humor Me and then this is Prism. I'm going to put Prism down first because it's matte. And focusing, starting towards the back of the eye and working upwards. And then just whatever's left on the cheek. And then I'm going to take Humor Me and run that a little bit more towards the bottom portion of our blush, so we still get a little bit of shape there too. Now, I feel like I make makeup look more complicated than it is. I don't know. Anyways, always keep in mind what the focus of your makeup is. So for this look, it's the fox eye shape and having product go up. So it's going to be super important that the concealer stands out. So that's why I'm doing the concealer after the bronzer as opposed to before the bronzer. My color correcting shade, which is Shape Tape in medium, and I'm just tucking it in there. You'll want to use a brush for this, not a sponge, because you want more accuracy. So we want, again, everything to go up. So I'm going to apply a little bit there. Look at my freaking eye. So I'm going to just pull some of it down. And then we're going to pull right up into the hairline. And don't worry, because you can blend that out. It's the least of our concerns. Oh my god, this eye. Why? Okay, I'm also gonna highlight down the center of the nose and the tip. Okay, wish me luck, but I'm going in with a black eyeliner. Honestly, use whatever you want. This is Black Chromoline pencil from MAC. I just like this one the best because it adheres so quickly, and it's black. So we're going to add to the waterline, and that will make the eye smaller, which truly is the objective because we want to do this. And I'm going to take it right in the lash line, but mostly in the outside corner. Just make sure we're blended. So I'm going to take our stamping brush, and from where that product ends, I'm going to place the brush so I can start to build that line. I'm going in with BrushBlack liquid liner just to define those little wings. Wings? Yeah, I think so. For brows, if you have brows like mine that are like very arched and long, you can't do a proper brow because it needs to be a little bit more straight. So you have to cover it or shave off your tails and then draw the tailing differently, but we're not going to do that today. Going in with False Lash Maximizer. And really important, you want your brows to be literally like aerodynamic. So these need to be up and out. We want... So I used a pencil on this brow, and to be honest, I'm not loving it. Go in with Taupe Shape and Shade because I have no idea where I put stud. But her brow in the photo was really soft anyways. Oh, see? Way better. Pencil, marker. I miss my nails. Like, I don't even know how to text properly. Oh my god, why did I even bother with a pencil? I'm upset. I'm upset about this now. Oh well. Oh my god, no, I can tell. I can tell. Let's clean this up. So this is a MAC white, and we're just going to remove the front part of that brow. I'm going to take my foundation brush and press over top, and then I'm just going to repeat those steps. Wow, what was I even thinking? Doing a frickin' eyebrow pencil. Night and day. Way better. You're gonna want to wear lashes with this look, but it's imperative that you pick the right pair. You either need something that is a cat eyelash where it's going to be heavier on the outside and shorter on the inside, or you just need something that makes your eye look smaller because we want, again, a heavy, thin, long eye. I don't have a lot of options. It's day 37. One of the pairs that I normally stack, this is the 76 from MAC, and I'm going to use the whole thing. So this is my actual like natural everyday lash. This pair as well with it, and these ones were so, this duo together was so curly. I lost everything that I had created on the eye. So you actually didn't get that effect anymore, and that's why how you style your mascara or shape your lashes is super important. When you lay your lash down, you want to turn your wrist down a little bit more because we want this to, again, cut off the shape of the eye. So I like to lay mine in the center. This is so weird without nails. What do you guys do? What the hell? So center and then outer and inner. And as I'm placing it, I'm pulling it down. And then I'm very impatient, so I don't even like to wait for the glue to like fully dry. I'll go in with BrushBlack and just hide any like shiny parts of the band. Like so. So again, doing them at different times, that's kind of different, but you got the picture. So I'm going to powder under the eye, and let's just use Studio Fix today. Switch to the 134 and buff. Something is in my eye and it's driving me insane. So I'm just going with sculpting powder. It's the same one that I used in those other videos, except I don't know where I put the palette. And I'm gonna go just above the line there. I was debating on highlighter, but then I'm like, why not? So I'm gonna go in with Beaming Blush. I'm gonna spray it with Fix Plus. Spray my face. So this is like a rose gold highlighter, and I'm gonna focus it not right up on the temple, but a little bit more on like the top of the cheekbone that's at the end of the brow. Hit the tip of the nose, and the bridge, and above the lip. I fill the whole lip in. But don't worry about the center. The lipstick I'm going in with is called Cherish. I feel like in the photo, hers is a little bit more orangey, so you could use like Velvet Teddy. But I'm going to use this. So next I'm going to take Stone Lip Liner. It's like a gray tone, and we're going to contour the lip and create some more shape. So we're going to fill in at the bottom. And it's going to create a little bit more of a shadow. Because she had like a pretty heavy lip line. With Stone, that's so awesome is that when you keep the line very thin, it's not going to change the color of your lipstick. So it'll stay pink or it'll stay nude. Whereas if I took like a darker version of this color, I'm going to end up altering the lipstick color a little bit too much. And then you can just add a little bit more in the center. Add one of my favorite steps, which is adding a beauty mark. So I'm going to go in with Coffee. So I just gave it a little twist. I'm going to actually just take my foundation brush and just press it so it's a little bit under the surface. And then I'm going to take a black and just dot it in a little bit more. So keep in mind when you're taking your photos that you actually want to just slightly pull up your skin, because it does make a difference, right? Most of the photos you see, especially on covers of magazines, people have that like facelifting tape that pulls it up. That's what you're seeing. That's also part of it too. It is a surgery, okay? But who's doing that? That's the look right there. That's the look, guys. I hope you guys, this one feels messy as I'm filming it, but hopefully you guys picked up some tips and tricks. You can apply them to yourself. I live for this look. But you see, everything's like, even when my hand's gone, it's all in this direction. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, shoot me a DM on Instagram, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.